Assalamu alaikum. This is solid modeling, lecture number 5, exercise number 3. As you see here, we have to draw this part in Autodesk Inventor. So as you see, we have different cross sections here. Surely we can't use one extrude or more than one extrude because we have not uniform cross section here. So the best way to do this is to use the Loft Command. So let us start the new file. Dimensions are in millimeter, so you should go to new. From new, go to metric, and then standard, as example, standard part. Guys, in lifting, you can start from here or from here, it's up to you, but I will start from the circle, the bottom circle. So start new sketch. I will place the sketch on the top view, then we can rotate top view to the left. So this is the horizontal, this is the vertical direction. Now let me draw a circle at the midpoint. Dimension of the circle, as you see here, diameter 20. So let me constrain the circle and select diameter to be 20. We can zoom in, zoom out. Now let me go to home to show you the isometric view, or we can use the orbit. Just to remind you, the first in this sketch number 1, the first circle drawn in the ZX plane. So let me go to ZX plane and make it visible. Okay, now as you see, from here to here we have one uniform cross section, but the last one here, the last cross section here, it is a circle also with diameter also 20, but the difference between this work plane and this work plane is 10 in height. So let me go to finish sketch. So sketch number 1 is already done, cross section number 1. Now we need to create a work plane. This work plane is parallel to the current work plane, XYZ plane, and with difference in height of 10 millimeters. So I will go to work plane. In work planes, create an offset from a plane, select the plane, and the distance here is 10. Then OK. Let me go back to XYZ plane, right click, hide the work plane. Now we want to create another sketch. I will place the sketch here and draw a circle at center at the middle point. Diameter for the circle is 20. Finish the sketch. Then we can go back to sketch number 1, the work plane number 1, right click, hide it like this, or Ctrl Z undo to keep it, because I want to offset a plane from this plane. As you see in this drawing, we finished this circle. Now we have the neck circle here, which is at work plane, this work plane. The difference between this work plane and this work plane is 5 in height. Diameter of the smaller circle is 10. So the height here will be 5. Press OK. Now go to work plane number 1, make it invisible, sketch on this work plane, select, draw a circle at the center, constrain the diameter is 10, finish your sketch. Now from here to here, we have here at this level, after 5 millimeter, we have to create a work plane, a new work plane, and we will sketch a rectangle with 15 by 15. So again, work plane, create work plane, offset from a plane, this plane, the distance is 10 also. You can go back to work plane number 2, make it invisible, sketch on this work plane. You want to draw a rectangle, the center of the rectangle at the center of the circle, then constrain the rectangle. So this dimension should be 15 and this dimension also should be 15. Finish the sketch, right click on the work plane. Now guys, if you see that the dimensions annoying you, you can go back to sketch number 1, right click, dimension visibility off. Sketch number 2, dimension visibility off. Sketch number 3, dimension visibility off. Sketch number 4, dimension visibility off. Now we reached here. We want to draw this rectangle at our work plane with height 40 from the previous one, and the rectangle is 30 by 5. So again, work plane, offset from work plane. This work plane, the height is 40. We have this one. Can go back to work plane number 3, visibility off, sketch on this work plane. Again, you want to draw a rectangle, the center of the rectangle at the center of the drawing, and now we have to constrain dimensions. Say this dimension should be 30 and this dimension should be 5. Now everything constrained, finish your sketch, go back to work plane number 4, visibility off, sketch number 5, dimension visibility off. This is what we got, guys. So we have sketch number 1, sketch number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let us go to Loft, create solid by Loft, select this circle, followed by this circle, followed by this circle, then this one, and then this one. Or we can do the following, guys. Create loft from here to here to here to here. This is the first loft. Then we can go back to sketch number 4, right click, use it again by make the visibility on. Now we can use it again for lofting again. I will loft between this one and this one. Okay, we'll get this shape. Thank you so much.